Up next is a local brand with a global perspective. Altum is a creative platform that innovates through collaboration, creation, and design, creating world-class products that are beautiful and ecologically sound. Hi, Carlo.
Hi.
Thanks so much for having us here. So we met your dad over at Manila Fame, right? You guys have like very particular products and a very specific kind of material.
Our company focuses on material innovation, so we do have 4 types of materials.
Yeah.
The first 2 are more outdoor and indoor, so it's ranging from stone cast and resin.
Okay.
So, and then the last 2 are the new ones, which are the eco-friendly materials. Stone cast is basically a crushed limestone.
I see.
Right, so it's
not solid.
It's not solid, yeah, but we could make it solid. So
Cool.
we always start from making products light and then
Yes.
slowly make it heavy depending on the products.
Then of course you have resin.
Resin is basically resin, but with resin there are different formulas and techniques to make it happen. So you could go as smooth as you can all the way to as heavy and luxurious.
So you mentioned you also have the eco-friendly materials.
Correct. The first one is a recycled wood, and then the second one is recycled paper.
Altum uses locally sourced wood and paper waste and repurposes them using non-toxic, non-volatile organic compounds.
And that's what usually LEED certified organizations and companies look for.
Which is becoming a trend now, right?
Absolutely.
You have a couple of buildings, offices that are looking for this certifications.
The thing that's been really going around since the World Economic Forum is the thing called the circular economy. A few generations ago, we have this lifestyle where you take, make, and dispose. It's very linear.
Correct.
So what that does for that linear economy, you want to bend it all the way down to a circle. So before you
So
even...
what you dispose
Right.
is something that you can take from.
Right, for a better environment and for a better world. And I think that's good for our lifestyle. And now that we're really conscious about the environment, it's very, very important.
What is the reception here with this kind of product?
We've had a lot of appreciation globally, but here in the Philippines, it's slowly coming through, and we're really, really happy, you know.
And what about which ones are the ones that sell the most?
It's home accessories, but usually our clients come in and say, we want to do something special.
Yeah.
And so we work from point A all the way to point Z.
But that's really exciting, actually,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
To come up with something that really suits their needs.
In this place where they want their house to be special, they want it to reflect who they are.
Yeah.
And I think that's where...
Customization as well. you know.
Right.
Now it's time for a walkthrough of Altum's showroom. So this is your crushed limestone, right? You said your mom invented this?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, can you tell me how that happened?
So we're from Cebu,
Okay.
and Cebu's made out of limestone, and we were looking for something that was locally available.
Okay.
So that's how it started, and then we realized that having crushed limestone, we could manipulate the product into something lighter. Yeah, because at the end of the day, it's the ones that take care of the house and make sure that it's beautiful. It's really the women.
The women.
Yeah, and it helps that it's lighter. Right.
Okay, guys, just to show you how light this is. Okay, this looks like cement, like bato, right? It's like it's like in one hand. I think my son is heavier pa than this. Okay. And this is, I thought this was made of the crushed limestone as well, but it's not.
Right. It's made out of recycled paper.
See that? Recycled paper. Cool. And what do you guys do to the recycled paper?
We source it from ethically responsible companies, and what they usually do, they just throw it. We gather them, and then we use a water-based binder. This is basically the rawest form, but then we can go all the way down to all these wall applications.
Oh wow.
These are actually recycled paper.
Amazing. Altum also found a way to turn recycled wood into beautiful accent pieces such as these ones.
We use natural dyes, so it could be as dark as these ones,
Okay.
all the way down to mannequins. We always do like fashion accessories as well. So.
Interesting is that the trend of cork is coming back.
Correct, yeah.
So this is actually it's not quite cork, but it fits into that
fits,
mood
right,
and
right.
palette. So I can see, guys, you know, this is a different alternative to cork, and it's actually more sustainable when you think about it. Okay, and this is your resin, no?
So the materials we
So
have,
cool.
think of it as dough, right? From
Okay.
that dough, we can do different types of applications. So that could be home accessories all the way to lighting, countertops,
Yeah.
all the way down to bowls. Depends on what the client's needs are.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it ranges, right? And the technique would vary. Because sometimes you would have sinks that need to be more durable. I mean, these ones are so heavy just because they wanted something durable, right? Yeah, it gets heavier and heavier.
But I love the effect because, you know, in Europe, alabaster is a big deal and it's
Right.
very hard to find. And my in-laws in Germany, they have these really beautiful alabaster lamps, right? And it kind of looks like this, right? With the light inside. And this lighting would be great because you have that sort of sheer
Right.
aspect to it. Imagine having this
Right.
as a light. It's magaan,
It's super magaan,
right?
yeah.
If it falls, it's not gonna break into a
No.
million pieces,
Right,
no?
right. Yeah.
Very cool. Well, this is really great. This is a nice salad bowl, actually.
Yes, yes, absolutely, yeah.
It's like a really big salad bowl or a pasta bowl. It's food safe,
It's
right?
food safe, yes.
Well, thank you so much,
Thank you so
Carlo.
much for your
It's
time.
really great. I hope you guys learned a little bit more about this, and I hope, well, more power to your company. Such
Thank
an
you.
inspiration.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for hanging out with us here today at Pottery Barn Estancia.
And catch us again next week for another insightful episode about things that make modern living a more exciting experience.
From living spaces to living life beyond its confines. This is your ultimate guide to modern living.